Most guys think they're training shoulders, but in reality, they're only hitting 1/3 of them. Every time you do push-ups, bench, or overhead presses, you're just hammering the front delts again and again, while the side and rear parts stay asleep. That's why your shoulders look flat from the side, and your posture starts collapsing forward over time. Today, we're fixing that. We're building real 3D shoulders, front, mid, and rear, using calisthenics and dumbbells. 2 paths, same goal: wide, round, and balanced shoulders that actually look athletic. Most people don't realize the shoulder isn't one muscle. It's a team of 3. Each head has its own job, and if one takes over, the others shrink into the background. When people say they're training shoulders, what they're really doing most of the time is training the front delts, whether they know it or not. Every push-up, dip, or overhead press, it's the anterior delt doing the heavy lifting. Let's train it smarter, with exercises that build power and keep your structure balanced. The pike push-up is your go-to bodyweight press for front delt strength. Get into a downward dog position, hips high, arms straight, fingers spread wide. Walk your feet closer to your hands until your upper body forms an L shape. From there, bend your elbows and lower the top of your head straight down between your hands, then press back up in a straight line. That angle shifts the force from your chest to your front delts, mimicking an overhead press without weights. Keep your core tight, elbows slightly in, and think about pushing the floor away. That cue locks your shoulders into the right groove. If you've got a pair of dumbbells, this version isolates the same muscle but with controlled resistance. Slightly lean forward, palms facing each other. Raise both arms to eye level, pause, and then lower them slowly. The key here isn't weight, it's tempo. You're not swinging, you're carving tension through the full range. Want a pro tip? Perform them one arm at a time. That small tweak eliminates momentum and forces both sides to work equally. If the front delt gives your shoulder power, the side delt gives it shape. This is the part that makes your upper body look wide and balanced. Pressing movements barely touch it, and even many lateral raise variations miss the full tension curve. So let's fix that by actually training this muscle the way it was designed to move. Here's how it works. Get down on your side and dig your working elbow firmly into the ground. From here, lower your body slightly toward the floor to feel a stretch in your shoulder. Then drive your torso up and away from that elbow. Think of it this way. In a dumbbell lateral raise, your arm moves away from your body. Here, your body moves away from your arm, but biomechanically, it's the same. Abduction at the shoulder joint, so keep the motion controlled. Lower slow for the stretch. Lift smooth for the contraction. If it's too hard, bend your knees to reduce the lever length. This is one of the purest bodyweight moves you can do for the side delts. Simple, brutal, and incredibly effective. Now, if you've got dumbbells, you can replicate that exact same shoulder motion under constant load. Hold a support with one hand, lean slightly to the opposite side, and raise your arm out and a little forward, stopping at shoulder height. Pinky just above thumb. That small rotation keeps the tension locked on the lateral delt, not the traps. Slow reps, clean form, full control. So now you've built the strength and width across the front and sides, but without the rear delt, your posture collapses forward and your 3D shape flattens out again. Let's finish the blueprint by hitting the rear delts. The rear delt is your posture muscle. It's the counterbalance that keeps your shoulders pulled back and your joint healthy. Lie flat on the floor, knees bent, feet planted, fists closed and pressed into the ground beside your hips. Now drive your knuckles into the floor and lift your chest just high enough to clear your elbows off the ground. Right here, this is pure rear delt contraction. Your arms are extending behind your body, your shoulders are in full extension, and your rear delts are working overtime to lift and stabilize your upper body. Hold the top position for 2 to 3 seconds, squeeze hard, and then slowly lower back down. If you've got dumbbells, this move mirrors the same pattern as the reverse iron cross. Start by hinging forward at your hips until your torso is about 45 degrees to the floor. Keep a slight bend in your knees and maintain a neutral spine. From here, open your arms out to the sides in a wide arc, leading slightly with your elbows instead of your hands. At the top, pause and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then slowly lower the dumbbells back down, keeping constant control. Pro tip, perform the fly lying face down on an incline bench if you want to eliminate momentum entirely. It isolates the rear delts even more and keeps tension through the whole range. You've got 3 ways to run this system. Option A, calisthenics only. Train with nothing but your body weight. It builds control, mobility, and joint stability. Option B, dumbbells only. Perfect if you want precise overload and muscle isolation. Same movement patterns, but now you control resistance down to the gram. Option C, the hybrid mix. 1 calisthenics day, 1 dumbbell day each week. You get the best of both worlds, body control and progressive load working together. Hit any of these options once a week to maintain your shoulders, or twice a week if you're ready to grow and reshape your frame. If you learned something new or this gave you a fresh way to train, drop a comment below. I always read them, and I'll see you in the next video.